folks to show up. I just got home from work. I am gonna try to make some room here, and then we will get this party started in just a moment. So that's not very stable on there. I'll be back. Let's see if we need more light. Hi, Grubby Raccoon. I'm gonna be tell anybody who comes in, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be leaving here for a minute, and we'll wait for some more people to arrive here on this Thursday night. Kenny O, what's up? Wait for some more people to arrive here. Just got home from work a few minutes ago. Thursday night's always nice because I usually pretty much, not always, but I usually have a pretty easy Friday work day. So I don't mind coming on the live thing on Thursdays. I don't know where to put that. I got all sorts of cool Blu-rays and 4Ks all over the freaking room here. It's crazy. Who else is in the hizzy besides Grubby Raccoon and Kenny O? What have you guys been watching lately? I think after I do this, I'm going to watch some Arrow Season 6. Jad 730, how you doing? Let's invite some people in here. Okay. I've been zooming through that Cobra Kai show. Yeah, I haven't watched any of that yet. I've heard that it's pretty good. Did I buy the Rambo Steelbooks? No, I did not. 4K Steelbooks. I tend to not buy unless I really feel like it's going to be a good limited edition type of thing, but that's more of like a a mainstream release, and they're 4Ks. You know, the Rambo 4Ks have been pretty affordable. I'm not too concerned about getting the Steelbooks. Hi, David Lawrence Graham. Things are pretty decent. I just have movies all over the place in here, and I've hardly done anything with them, really. I mean, they've just kind of been sitting in here. You can only watch so much at a time, and when you have, who the heck knows how many movies I have in here, 7,000-8,000 or whatever, you know. And a lot of it, there's a lot of like really good stuff that I haven't watched, so it just kind of sits in the movie room, and I don't know, time seems to fly right by. Like, I'd like to come in and kind of look at my movies and organize, but it's like, then I have this to do, then I have this to do, then I have this to do, and this to do, and you know, there's only time for so much, especially if you watch a movie. You know, you watch a 2-hour movie and you do a few other things, and like, next thing you know, it's afternoon, and then, I don't know, time just goes by so fast. It's crazy. The weekend, just like, boom, back to work. Cheap Thrills. Did you comment on the Cheap Thrills, David? I know somebody in the comment section made a comment about that. I have so many great movies I have to watch, but who knows what I'm going to watch next. Geriatric. Bill in the hizzy. Where is that Cheap Thrills movie? Mondo Macabro actually has a sale right now, and I was thinking, I had bought a bunch of Mondo Macabro from Hamilton Book for, I don't know, 11, 12, 13 bucks. And then from Diabolic DVD for 13 bucks and no sales tax. So I'm thinking, you know, Mondo Macabro is going to have these Blu-rays for like 10 bucks during this. You know, I think this is like their only sale of the year. So I'm expecting, like, you know, movies that I paid 13 bucks for to be 10 bucks, and I go on there and stuff's like 15 bucks. There was a few that were 13, but a lot of them were like 15 bucks. So I was like, huh. I was expecting them to be cheaper than what I paid, but they weren't. I did find a couple things at Walmart recently. Another one of these lame Bruce Willis straight-to-video movies, but for 5 bucks with the digital code. Can't really go wrong. It's got a nice slipcover at least. Trauma Center. I heard that this movie's really awful. That movie Vice, the straight-to-video movie Vice that Bruce Willis is in, I know it's considered terrible, but I kind of enjoyed it. Cheap Thrills. That must be in this pile here. Here it is. Here's Cheap Thrills. Yeah, somebody commented about this in one of my videos, because I went through and responded to the comment sections in a few of my videos here recently, and they mentioned this movie in particular. Oh, David, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. David Kochner or Kochner is in this. He's pretty funny. A darkly comic thriller. I tend to like, you know, the comedy, action comedies type things, and that's actually what it looks like this is. This actually probably is really good. Draft House gets these movies where they're like movies I'd never heard of. And it's got a nice booklet and everything. Only 5 bucks. I'm glad I get it. The only reason I got it was I saw somebody on Blu-ray.com post that they got it, and then I looked at it, and it sounded like good enough. Because I believe that Draft House Films is like out of business, so these are all, you know, these are going to be $5 for a little while, or maybe they'll end up at Dollar Tree, and then they're going to be gone. So, Tiny Andrew, what's up, sir? Just got home from work. Yeah, it is getting chilly around here, Bill. It's like getting down into like the 40s and stuff. I got all sorts of movies around here. Bill, you got to have these, don't you? These Paul Naschy collections. I think I've only watched one Paul Naschy movie. And it was I believe a Mondo Macabro called The Inquisition, I believe is the one I watched. It was pretty decent. I do already have this on Blu-ray, of course. But it was $10 at Walmart. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. These aren't good movies, but they're kind of fun movies. I remember at least the first one came out when I was overseas. I think 2016. Yeah, I was back in 2016. So this one came out a little bit after I came back, but the first one I remember coming out when I was overseas. But they're not good, but they're fun. And then I ended up finding a slipcover for Terminator Genisys, which again, it's not the greatest Terminator movie, but it's a pretty fun one. These are $15 at Walmart with Slippy. I got my Friday the 13th set here. Friday the 13th Scream Factory set. Between the two sets, I pretty much put together a near mint condition set. And then I messaged Scream Factory about the issues I had with the other set. Okay, yeah, Bill must have got them during the Scream Factory sale for $30 each. They've never even been close to that cheap before. Actually, this is one of the ones I'll be showing off in my haul video this weekend. I think I'll be making... Charmaine's off this weekend, so who knows if I'll be making it, but... this was a Zabby snag. The Tiger from Eureka. Asian movie. Zabby actually sent me the wrong one, and then I had to go back and forth with them to get them to send me the right one. What else do I got over here? All sorts of stuff I've already showed off in my haul videos. How about this one, Bill? I don't know if you have this one, The Woman. This is a 2-disc set. It has this girl, Pollyanna McIntosh, who's apparently from The Walking Dead. And it actually has 2 movies. It also has it's a limited edition set with a 4K restoration for the movie Offspring also. So this was 2 movies. Looks like the movies were from 2009 and 2011. So this is a nice set for like a couple of movies that I'd never heard of, and it comes with a slipcover too. Pretty plain slipcover, quite honestly. Oh, Bill, you got to get on that. How about Pulp, starring Michael Caine? This is one that I didn't get for a long time. But then when it went down to £5, I was like, yeah, I might as well. And it actually sounds pretty good. And surprisingly, it still has the booklet, like I said in my haul video. The booklets are only supposed to be first run. And this Blu-ray's been out since 2017, so maybe it just didn't sell very well. Actually, today I got a couple in the mail that I ordered from Target probably a couple weeks ago. I got a couple classics. Lost Horizon, a Frank Capra Yeah, we still have like the old style light switch, and it is very old because the people that lived here were old people and they didn't really like they didn't update certain sections of the house, so certain sections of the house are updated and certain ones aren't. Like look at the doorknob, it's got the one with like the keyhole, so like they didn't update any of this, and PMac spends too much money on movies to be able to update. I mean, I honestly, it's like you modernize everything and then it's going to cost all this money and then it's not real. To me, it's not that big of a deal. So, I mean, eventually we probably will get some more modern stuff in here, but it's definitely old and it's not like all modern. Like the kitchen is more updated and um I don't know, the porches must be additions, like the front and back porch were like somewhat recent additions. So but anyway, this Lost Horizon, the Flintstone set. Huh. You know, the thing is with the Flintstones, maybe if it's real cheap, I'll get it or something. But I remember when I was younger and I'd be home, it would just like I'd be home with my mom and I'd be like super bored and I'd want to watch something good on TV. We didn't have cable, so my only options to watch were what was on like the regular channels. Um, and there wasn't much to do. I didn't have any siblings around. They would be at school and I would just be like bored and the Flintstones would always be on and like I didn't really like it that much because it was like old. I wanted to watch like newer cartoons like I don't know, like Batman or something like that. I remember in the middle of the day it's always, like Andy Griffith was on and uh and Flintstones and things like that, and I was like I didn't like it. And then we have Sunset Boulevard, which I do have on DVD. And I'd thought about getting this Blu-ray before, and I finally snagged it. From 1950, 110 minutes. I've been on Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard. Isn't that the road that, what's it called? The music store, Amoeba. Is Amoeba still even open? That might have closed. Really kind of a shame. I don't know for sure if it closed, but it just seems like I kind of remember hearing that. Probably COVID. This, this put a lot of things out of business. Out of business. Jesse in the hizzy. What's up, Jesse? I'm just going through all this crap on my desk that's just sat here since I got it. I showed it off in the video, but other than that, it's pretty much just sat here. Some fun stuff, actually. Bill, did you end up getting this? Apparently this Miss 45 that was on Hamilton Book. This goes for, I think this goes for like 40 or 50 bucks on eBay. A brilliant, gory, and finally human cult classic. How old is this movie? 1980. American independent film icon Abel Ferrara. Ferrara's 1981 revenge thriller classic. Miss 45 follows a mute garment district seamstress played by the late model, actress, musician, screenwriter Zoe Lund, who after falling victim to multiple unspeakable assaults ignites her one-woman homicidal rampage against New York City's entire male population. Combining the rapid angst of 1976 Death Wish and Roman Polanski's surreal post-traumatic repulsion. I really liked Repulsion a lot. So this should be an interesting one. Kind of a... It's only 80 minutes. Holy cow. Pretty short one there. Should be pretty good. Pretty entertaining. City Slickers. Yeah, I haven't watched City Slickers in a long time. I do have the original Blu-ray of that. I'm pretty sure there's a Shout Select Blu-ray. I have the one I got for like $1 at Dollar General. Oh, Bill, you got that one? Sweet. Yeah, I think that sold out pretty quick. There's Jay. He's in the hizzy. What's up? I'm just looking through these movies that I showed off in recent haul videos. I don't think I showed off this one yet. Maybe just on my Instagram, this Nightfall show. I kind of like this medieval kind of stuff. This is about the Knights Templar. I'm sure it's not real history, but for entertainment, snagged it up for about $10 in that buy two get one thing. Never seen it cheap. That's the cheapest I've seen it, so snag it. Little George Peppard. What is this? The Tree of Wooden Clogs. I need to take a look at what this movie's about. I know it's a foreign one. Brand new 4K restoration. 186 minutes from 1978 with booklet. 2 discs. Winner of the Palme d'Or at the 1978 Cannes Film Festival, Ermanno Olmi's The Tree of Wooden Clogs is an epic portrait of peasant life in late 19th century Italy. Focusing on 4 families working and living on the farm of a landowner in the Bergamo region of northern Italy, Olmi presents a year in their lives, charting their daily activities and natural flow of life, birth, marriage, death, and the trials and tribulations in between. Shot on an abandoned farmhouse in Bergamo, The Tree of Wooden Clogs utilized locals of the region to its characters and had them speak in their Bergamasque dialect. The end results are truly remarkable. The apotheosis of Italian cinema's neo-realism movement. Read really good things about it. Roger, what's up? City Slickers 2 is also... I don't think I've ever seen City Slickers 2. J Movies and Media in the hizzy, what's up? $25 on Shout. Shit, I'll go with my $1 Blu-ray. Not really a movie that I need the best edition of. How about this one? This one I got... I didn't know how good it was, but actually in reading some more stuff about it, it sounds interesting, and I think that the U.S. Shout or Scream Factory version may be out of print. The Car, only £5 in the Arrow Video sale. It might be sold out on there by now. I actually wish I got a bunch of screen-bound movies in there. I didn't even think to look at them during the sale, and then by the time I looked, all the ones I wanted were sold out. Jay, Laura in the hizzy, what's up? Anybody? Any thoughts on The Car? James Brolin? I thought it was a nice bargain at £5 from 1977. Kind of looks something like Christine. You know, the movie Christine there. John Carpenter. It's a possessed car. Do you like it? Is it good? Tiny Andrew says, I got mine at Big Lots last week for $5. You know, I think, people have been finding a lot of clearance stuff at Big Lots also, and I think City Slickers might have been one that stores were marking down. I mean, I already had it, so I pretty much already have everything that they marked down, so. All right, how about this one, Alienator? I was surprised this out-of-print one they put on there for only $6. Not that it looks great, but for $6 for an out of print one, for a little fun 80s movie, you snag it. You gotta snag it. So that was a cool one. One of Hamilton Books' better ones here, this last update. One of their better bargains. What else do I got over here that I could talk about? Oh, these are some good bargains here, too. Not necessarily this one. This one was probably a pretty average price for a Mill Creek. $5 for Study in Terror. I definitely like to get all the Sherlock Holmes movies. There's plenty of them. This one, I believe is from 1965? So many different actors and stuff played Sherlock Holmes over the years. This one, it looks like, was John Neville, who I don't even know who that is, but should be entertaining to watch. Just I have a bunch of these Sherlock Holmes ones that I have to watch, including another one that's in one of these piles. Where did it go now? I thought it was in that pile. Must have been that pile. No, it's not in there either. Where did it go? I just saw it. It's hiding on me. Huh. Maybe it really is hiding on me. I don't know where I put it. It must be in here. Here it is. Looking for a movie and you look right by it. This is another Sherlock Holmes. Murder by Decree. This one has Christopher Plummer playing Sherlock Holmes. 1979. This has got a nice cast in it. Christopher Plummer, David Hemmings, Donald Sutherland. That's solid right there. Yeah, I mean, Big Lots, when they do their little clearance things, you can get stuff for really cheap, which is pretty cool. You just got to be careful because sometimes they might sell out of stuff and then it never gets clearance, so you could miss out. But not that many people buy physical media anymore, really. Let's see if you can see there's like damage on the artwork here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It looks like it might have actually... I'm trying to see if it actually has gotten a little bit better, maybe. Like it's kind of evened out since it's sat where it hasn't been. It's not too bad. I'm not going to complain about it, I don't think. The Funhouse. I'll probably never watch this movie. I have so many movies. How the heck can you watch them all? You can't. Unless you quit your job. These ones I will watch eventually, though. And these ones I was really excited to get because these were... You know, there's movies that are just catch my eye and are like, oh, that looks good. I'll get it. It's a good enough price. But these were ones I was actually seeking out because I wanted these editions of them. I don't have the movies at all. They look like fun, kind of like sci-fi movies. And the Steelbooks, 4K transfers and everything. So I was really excited to get Galaxy of Terror and Forbidden World. I did notice that Forbidden World has a little... Let's see if I can show this. You know how they get like a dent on the corner? Yeah, you can see the dent right there. Would that bother you guys, that dent on the corner? Steelbooks are like that, where it's like the chances of getting a totally mint one seems so slim. I think the rest of this thing is great other than that little dent. And then Galaxy of Terror, I think, is mint, which is, it's like I said, it's very rare. I feel like Steelbooks, you buy a Steelbook, expect some small dents, is how I see it. Geriatric says it wouldn't bother him. I think the Galaxy of Terror Steelbook, I just like the colors of it and stuff a lot more than the Forbidden World, but that's just, I guess, my preference. Have you guys watched these movies? I don't know that these are real, like, popular, considered to be very good movies, but they sound fun. It's weird, I just don't hear much about them, I guess. Apparently it was after Alien was made, and they were kind of, um, you know, making some, I don't know if copycat type of movies would be the best way to put it, but kind of trying to run with that sort of thing. Tiny Andrew says Blu-rays are 14 years old this year. Yeah, I remember I worked at Walmart when Blu-rays first came out, and I started working in the electronics section a little bit after they came out, and they would have like $10 Lionsgate movies. They would have displays with like $10 Lionsgate movies, and back then $10 was the cheapest a Blu-ray got back in the early days. So Bill says neither are great, but worth your time. When did DVDs come out? 97? That's a good question. It must have been around then, late 90s. And I didn't start actually collecting DVDs until 2004, 2005. I think Charmy might be done talking to the fam, so I might be ending this here. I think she's done talking. Yeah, she's probably waiting for me. Arthur in the hizzy. Alright, yeah, I think Charmy's waiting for me, so I gotta end this. I hope you guys have a good night. Make sure you check out the old PMac Movies Haul video. I think I will make this weekend. I don't know if I really have that much to even show in it, so I don't know. We'll see what happens if I have time to make it. I don't know what we're doing this weekend, so we'll see. Bye, everybody. Bye, Bill. Bye, Tiny Andrew. Bye, everybody else who stopped by. Thank you for participating, and we'll see you guys again at some point. Have a good weekend.